Hello everyone, and welcome you all to another chapter of the MS Word Advanced tutorial. So now we are on our chapter number 10, and here we'll be inserting the file location in MS Word. Okay, so if you do have any document and if you want to upload its file location, okay, you guys will be able to do that quite easily. So let's see how you'll be able to do all of that. So let's not waste time and let's get started. So here, as you guys can see, now I am here in the home page of the MS Word. Okay, so basically from here, I want to open up a new file in which I worked on before. So for that, I'll go to MS Word Advanced Resource File, and here I do have a lot of these particular things which I can work with. Okay, so let's come over here in this document, and now what I'm going to do is here I want to add the file location in the header or maybe in the footer. Okay, so those who don't know how you will be able to select header and the footer, so there are different ways of how you will be able to select that one. So the first thing will be if you come over here, and when you're in the top, just double click, and here you guys can see. Now once I have double clicked, here you guys can see I do have the header. Okay, so basically you guys will be able to get things done from here. Okay, otherwise if you want to see the footer, okay, suppose you do want to put something in the footer option, so just come down over here and just double click, and here basically you guys will be able to see this is the line for the footer. Okay, so in this case, if you want to put up anything, you guys will be able to do it from here. Okay, otherwise if you don't want to select the header and the footer, basically from here you guys can come onto this particular option, go to insert, and from insert go to this header option. So basically here right under the header option, here you guys can see I do have a different kind of presets which I can choose. Okay, if I want to go to the edit header option, I can come here and I can start typing whatever I want. Okay, if you want to remove the header, you guys can also remove the header right down from here as well. Okay, so now suppose you want to put up the location over here. Okay, suppose if you want to actually put on the location of this one. Okay, so I will come over here and I want to check what is the location of this file where I want to put it in my header. Okay, so in that case, here you guys can see now I am here in my header and footer. Otherwise you guys can also come here into the insert option. Okay, otherwise you guys can come here in the design or maybe also in the layout option. Okay, so there basically, okay, you guys will have a option which is called this particular thing which is called the quick paths. Okay, so once you're here in the quick parts option, what you can do is you can come here and you can click on the field option. Okay, so from the field option you'll have a place like that, and from categories what you guys can do is you guys can come here and select the document information, and from document information you guys can come here and select the file name. Okay, so basically they're asking you that like how you want to put this particular thing, like if you do want it all in uppercase or do you want all this thing in lowercase. Okay, so here you guys can see here I do have the name of the file right over here. Okay, so the same way if you go here again, go to the fields option, and from here now you guys can select the file name, and if you want to put the uppercase, so here you guys can see now I do have this particular name here in uppercase letter. Okay, so this is how you guys will be able to put on the location over here. Okay, so the same way if you come down, okay, so let's come down over here and I want to put this thing here in the footer. Okay, so now what I can do is maybe I will just come up over here a little bit, and what I want to do is I want to put those document information from here as well. Okay, so you guys can come here to the document information option here as well. Okay, and now from here you guys can select this particular file path. Okay, so here you guys can see the file path. So this is in my local drive C, and this is in my users, and here you guys can see it's in OneDrive, desktop, MS Word advanced resource file, and here I do have this particular thing. So you guys can actually see that I do have it here in all my pages. Okay, so basically it will actually help me to locate where this particular file is located, and after that it will also help me to see what's the name of the file over here. Okay, so here I can just delete one. Suppose I don't want this one. Okay, like I don't want this one which already had that name, so I will just delete this one. Let's go for backspace altogether. Okay, and let's come over here, and if you want to select this particular part, okay, you guys can click on delete over here. Okay, so here, as you guys can see right now, on top I do have the name of the file in my header, and here down in my footer I do have the location of this particular file. Okay, so if you want to see it over here, okay, so if I just come right over here, and if I go to my OneDrive, okay, and from here I will be able to go to my desktop, and from here you guys can see I can just go to my advanced resource file, and here you guys will be able to see I do have this particular file right over here, okay, which is the 4 file sample, which is 500 KB. So this is basically the file. This will show you the exact location. So I've told you guys 2 ways of how you will be able to get that. First is from the document information. If you just click on file path, it will show you the file path over here. Okay, and if you want to take the document title, you guys will also be able to take the document title. You guys can check out the author, if do they have any author and stuff like that. Okay, and you guys can also search it accordingly from the document property. And if you come here in the quick paths, okay, from here also you guys will be able to find things out. Okay, so from here you guys can come onto the field option, and once you here in the field, make sure to choose the category as document information. And once you select document information from here, okay, you guys can select the file name. Okay, and once you have selected file name, you guys can choose how you want to view it. Okay, like do you want all it to be in uppercase letter, or you want all these things to be in lowercase letter, or do you want only the first letter to be in capital and everything will followed by lowercase letters. And basically the title case is like in front of every word. Okay, so in front of every word the first letter will be a uppercase letter, and it will be followed by lowercase letter. Okay, so I will just click on title case over here, and let's click on OK. So here you guys can see now I do have the file over here as well. Okay, so here as you guys can see, if you wanna increase the spacing, so here you guys can see the difference. Okay, so F is uppercase, S is uppercase over here, okay, as it already told. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys have understood this class on how you will be able to get the file path over here. Okay, like how you will be able to insert the file location. Okay, so hope to see you all in the next chapter. Okay, so in next class we'll be learning about how you will be able to write on top of a picture. Okay, so we'll be learning about that here in our next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.